Hello, chat. I hope you all are
Hello.
doing well.
Yo.
I've returned from my little vacation. I've mentioned it on the Denizen stream, but I had a good time. It was a lovely time. And we are back. And the emergency from last time was resolved, so no worries if anybody was concerned there.
Yes.
We are back in action. And so far, nobody's cutting the grass outside, so I'm hoping it remains that way.
Oh, heck yeah.
Hey, it's been pretty dry. Well, yeah, it's been pretty dry the past couple weeks, so
Yeah.
maybe no growth.
Yeah, and I'm expecting, since we're moving into fall, the grass won't be as tall.
Yeah.
Yes. If everyone's good and ready, we'll hop on in with the recap.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
Which I was expecting to be shorter than it was, but there was a bit too last session. Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess the session did go on for at least an hour.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
And yes, you all see, rather than Winston by the fire, you see someone else familiar.
Is it him?
You see your good friend, Bone Snap.
Oh.
He's back.
Just in time for his
Come off his
anniversary.
He's still living.
He lives.
He was actually at Busch Gardens with Ivor.
I was just gonna say.
Is that what the drag
He was
marks
so-
were? You just like
he,
Dragged to
he
Busch
got so
Gardens.
high, he forgot how to come back, and then he found Gamma there, and he was like, "Oh, thank God."
it's like when you have the partner who's just like, I need to just check one more thing. Like, no, we're going.
Absolutely convinced that he left the oven on.
Oh god.
Oh, that is nightmare.
I did genuinely think about that a couple of times while I was gone. I was like, did I turn off the oven? Did I turn off this or that?
No.
I did.
Oh,
That
no.
was fine.
Ooh, hype
I'm
train.
happy.
Oh, thank you for
Hype
the
train.
gift subs. Enjoy the emote.
Right,
everyone.
Saffron.
Yeah, hype
Popping off here.
hype for Bone Snap returning. Not being dead.
Heck yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
you
For saying
Um,
that, let's wait.
Out of curiosity, is Bonesap like immune to the poison condition just given everything that he does?
immune, yes. Can he still get affected by drugs? Absolutely.
Is it like that? I know there's like immunity, and then some like creatures like gain health back when they get hit with a certain element. Is that like the same thing? Like he heals when he does drugs?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Nice.
By the way, for folks who don't know, Discord and Twitch are doing a partnership. So if you sub or gift sub, until the 31st of October, you get free 3 months of Nitro. So it's a good time to get on the sub train if you haven't yet.
Ooh.
That is
Yeah,
very
This
true.
is me shilling for the channel.
I appreciate it. And yes, thank you all. Yes, you see Bone Snap. He is sitting in his cozy little living room by the fire with the same old tome that you all have come to recognize. I'm glad that Winston was able to read in my stead for a while. I've had quite a bit to tend to, but I'm home. So, let's delve in. Last time, the party entered the Nameless City and reunited with Yorick, Varaxes, and the followers of the Starlight Stag. Yorick was given the scepter by the party, and awakening from the scepter was a dragonling, very similar to Varaxes in appearance. Varaxes mentioned that the dragonling was related to him in a way. While not quite his son, it was very similar. Varaxes also mentioned that the dragonling cannot die unless Yorick does. Body filled in Yorick and Varaxes with their journey to acquire the scepter, mentioning Llewellyn and his illusory tricks. Varaxes mentioned also that the awakening of the Phoenix was likely inevitable, but as long as the stag was prepared to combat it, it should be a manageable battle. The group spoke with Stellarosa, the Starlight Stag, and were tasked with crossing the sea to Rasvoldus to return a fallen star to it, supposedly near the city of Cregan. The Phoenix was estimated to be back at capacity in around a month and a half. Stellarosa urged the party to take their time within reason and take care of themselves, rest and reflect for a while. The party agreed that taking a short break to tend to some things on the surface would be a good idea, and they took a look at the surface map and began to plan out what they should do. Yorick also reminded the group that, using the leaf that Calypso gave them, they could travel through the trees to make getting around a breeze. The group began to plan out what they might do, finally taking a moment to breathe, and with the potential of relaxation on the horizon, they continued their planning. That's where we pick up. I can't wait to see what they get up to this time. And that is indeed where we pick up. So, as per last session, you all began to huddle around the map to plan out what you might do. And I will pull the map up. There we go. Let's see if Owlbear will play nice this time. I know last time it did not want to switch scenes. Okay.
No.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. There we go. Yep. So, as was discussed last time, yes, you guys are currently in the Geridian Fold, but whereabouts you are on the surface map, you are still... You're beneath Privia right now. Like, if you were to go directly up from where you are, if you were to take the nearest exit from the Fold, you'd end up in Privia, out in the deserts of Aidenwald. Yeah, you all are huddled around the map, and where we left off, you were planning out your route. And what you wanted to do when you returned to the surface. There's fried chicken in Privia, apparently.
Is that what happens if you... I was about to ask, is that what happens when you just leave a chicken out, like a live chicken out in Privia?
Yeah, the Arakocra
That's gonna be the
never...
Phoenix
Privia actually
when we're done with it.
Privia actually works like those capsules that you put in water and they grow overnight.
Oh, magic beans.
It applies
Beans.
to chicken.
I love those things when I was small.
I still
I
love
still
those
love them,
things.
to be honest. Yeah, they're so much fun. We put one in the bath one time and let our cat that we had to put down, the dumb one that she's very sweet though, and she saw this thing morphing in front of her eyes. She could not believe what she was seeing. She was just like, "Oh my god, what?"
I love
She
it.
spent the whole day staring at it. Shame.
Yeah.
Special baby.
What did you all want to do as far as your route on the surface?
I know Alice last time spoke about wanting to go to, and I'm saying this, and I should have the map in front of me, so I'm saying wants to
Canesmith.
go to Canesmith, and then over to Vistella.
Yeah, over to
I think he said once.
Yeah, those are like the two things he has that he wants to do.
Okay, I guess to make this easy, let's see, let me get the drawing tool out.
Oops.
And we'll do purple. Oh, I don't have the stroke enabled. That's why I didn't draw. Okay. There we go. Okay, so Gainsmith over to, let me get the handout. Over to Fistoa. There's two places you all want to go. Mark
Where
them in
is
purple.
Stoa?
In Alathus, in the far west.
Yeah, it's left
the
of
west.
Octavian Isle.
They. Wow, that's quite a distance.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only 50 feet. Never mind.
It's just a jog.
It's a dash.
You can dash there, yeah.
I can see Fistoa from my house.
Oh my god. My goodness, that's like almost 20 years old now.
Yeah. As far as that, did you guys have any other stops you wanted to make?
Barney would ask Pomegranate to lend the orb because
Sure.
he wants to call his mom.
Sure. Don't drop it.
Yeah, so you're able to hand over the orb and call up your mother. Oh,
Okay.
Good to hear from you.
Hey, Mom. Just wanted to find out. First of all, are you doing all right?
We're doing just fine. Bit far from home right now, but doing well.
I guess answers my next question. Where are you now?
Well, right now we're in Faville over in Alathus.
Oh, okay. I mean, we would be on we might be on our way towards Fistoa, like at some point, but it'd be great to meet up sometime. There's something I want to give you.
Oh, you've got a gift for me.
Yeah, you could. You could say that.
I'm excited. Yeah, me and your father are here in Faville. We were taking care of a few things, helping out a few folk actually. In
Okay, that's
exchange
good.
for some information on the artifact we're after. I think we might have pinned it down a bit better. It's supposed to be somewhere over here in the northwest.
So just like above table, like was Barney made aware of an artifact that they're after?
Yeah, so she mentioned to you that the two of them, when they were adventuring, even before Barney was born, they were in search of one, but they didn't quite find it.
Okay. All right. I mean, it sounds like you have a lead. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's honestly been pretty fun, and it's nice to get out and adventure again.
Yeah. I mean, like, I guess I can't be the only one having like that kind of fun. Being out helping people.
Yeah, it's good to get in on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I would imagine it's something you might have missed for quite a while.
Yeah, if you want to pay us a visit, I'm sure we'll be here for at least a bit. If we do end up going elsewhere, I'll definitely let you know.
All right. Sure. Yeah. I mean, like I said, we would be on our way to Fistoa anyway, so that we'll probably meet up sooner than later.
Sounds good.
All right.
We've been actually helping a red dragon. She's been having trouble with some surrounding things and taking from a horde, and it's actually made her sick. Well, she's physically ill because of it, so we've been trying to help her recollect some of it.
Oh dear. Oh well, I mean, that sounds exciting.
Yeah. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm glad you and hopefully all your friends as well are doing well and safe.
Yeah, we had a few close calls and some scary encounters, but nothing we couldn't handle. But yeah, I guess that's for a proper catch up. We can share what we've learned.
Sounds good. Well, hopefully we'll see you soon then.
All right, see you soon, Mum. Take care.
Be safe. We love you.
You too.
Yeah, sure. In the communication.
Yeah, and I guess he'll turn to tell us well, I guess I'm heading the same route.
Oh, excellent. They'll save some time.
Yeah.
We'll still need to find a ship heading that way. I
Do
mean,
we?
from from here to
Griswoldus, yeah.
Rosaldus, yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll figure something out along the way.
Out above table, I will remind Arturo said that he could get you passage over.
Ah, okay. I have no idea where Roswaldus would be in relation to where Alaphus is.
Roswaldus is to the north of Aurelia as a continent, so anywhere north
Okay.
would be a good place to set sail from.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Sorry, Optics, I interrupted there.
Oh no, you're good. I was going to say, I think we were also going to go to Erangate or Crackville for Palm. Sorry if I keep on bringing that up, but I know Palm mentioned that he was going to talk about Professor or something.
Yes.
Yeah, you can mark Erangate on there as well. If Palm wants to visit Tars.
This map is so multicolored. So I'm having trouble spotting all the dots you're making, but the purple at least is nice and bright.
Hmm.
It's a beautiful map though.
Thank you.
Hell
I kid you not, it took about 12 hours to combine the different continents when they initially
I believe you.
converged.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really love Incarnate. Like I've been kind of designing the world for Tinderbox, like using that because I absolutely suck at drawing maps,
Yeah,
so
Incarnate
makes things easier.
Very nice to use.
Yeah.
I'm drawing a few maps just digitally, but I think Incarnate saves a lot of time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, cause I cannot like plan masses like from my head. Yeah, so it's a good like helpful like little tool.
Yeah, beyond these 4 steps, did you guys want to go elsewhere? All up on the surface before you head over to Rosvaldus? Any other plans?
And Canesmith.
Well, turn to Robin and 2 candles and just ask him, any family you want to visit, Candles, or any like places you want to study, Robin?
Not really. I mean, I would like to find my mom, but I don't really know where she is.
I suppose that between Arengate and Fievel, if traveling to Brim wouldn't be too much of a detour, it would be nice to see them again.
Oh, it would be great. It would be great to see your family too. Yeah.
It'll
Meet
Yeah.
them, I mean.
literally be along the way.
Yeah. You want to stop at Brim? I will put a dot on there as well.
I guess in one of these areas, maybe around Alathis, Palm, you and Nadine can enjoy your hike.
I do kind of feel bad for taking Nadine away from her duties for so long, but if she says it's okay, I'm sure it's okay.
Oh, actually, if we're going to Fievel, you can show her the volcano where we slayed the king of the Caldera.
Oh yeah. We've done a bit of slaying, haven't we?
We sure have.
In both ways. Gunther just kind of sachets his wrist a little bit.
Yorick
Right,
will
so,
turn to
should we-
you, Gunther. Do you have anywhere you want to go?
Oh, no, I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine going wherever you all are happy with.
Out of character, is York coming with us?
Yes, Yorick is coming with you.
I guess Talus would ask. Well, I mean, if we're going overseas, did you want to stop over in Palakis, young lord?
I suppose it wouldn't be bad if it's not too far out of the way.
It'd be a good way for your father to see how well you've grown.
That's true. You think we could set sail from there to go to Misvaldis? It is rather north.
Yeah, would make sense to do that, yeah.
That's a good point. We can have that as our final stop.
Sure. I will mark Talakis as well.
You gone through, you're sure you don't have any place specifically you want to go to? Like, no one you want to see, or?
No, I mean it. You all, I am perfectly happy traveling with you all here. I have nothing pressing going on. My duty here is to help with York and to be part of our group here. We'll at least say that you can see that Gunther might just be holding back just a little bit, but yeah, that's pretty much what he says.
I can roll insight maybe.
Sure.
Yeah, go for it.
My insight's not that great though.
I mean, I guess I can roll deception here.
Yeah, roll. Gunther roll deception against the insight.
Roll to lie.
Oh no, where did my... Oh. Dang, I gotta use the evil dice here.
You have evil dice?
Yeah, I have a like white and gold die, and I can't find them right now. They're here, but I just can't find them. But I also have a black and red die as well. So, well, the evil die didn't do much for me. I got a 5.
I got a total of 12.
You can tell that Gunther is definitely holding back a little bit.
Okay.
At least, I wouldn't say that he's not, like, you don't get a desire or anything, but you feel like he's just withholding information.
I guess Barney will maybe press like a little, like it's like, or like you no family you want to say, or like other acquaintances or other friends perhaps?
Aren't you part of a paladin order?
I am. We could visit them. Well, we don't necessarily have to visit them. Like I said, it's perfectly fine if we get all your orders and everyone else's errands done first before we attend to mine. It's really not.
Sorry, you cut out there for a second.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Said, sorry, I didn't realize I cut out there a little bit. Gunther said, it's no big deal. I do have my paladin order. Out of character, where is Gunther's paladin order again? Is it in the same place that he's from, or is it? I don't think I ever established it or not.
I think you said it was in Privia.
Oh, okay. Back in character. I have a paladin order, but it's not necessary to go there right now. They're like family, and just like family, we don't have to see each other all the time. We can just be in comfort knowing that we're okay.
How long you haven't seen them?
I mean,
would you like to see them before we go?
oh, I mean, I would love to, but it's not necessary. They're doing their own thing, and I have my own duty with you all. I don't want to impose on them, don't want to impose on Privia or anything. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, if it's, I guess it's not really like any of my business to pry even further. So if you feel like if you don't want to make any stops there, it's totally up to you.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Maybe another time we can visit Privia, but for right now, we have you all to kind of help out. I mean, we have York here become much better at his spells. He has a lot to show to his father and everything. We have Talus building and crafting things. We have Palm becoming a better artist. You are getting ready to show your parents something really swell, and we just have a lot of things to look forward to. So I don't think we need to dwell on my stuff or anything.
Oh, well, I mean, we just kind of thought like if we would surface where we are currently now, would end up in Privia. So I guess that was literally the only reason why I was making sure. But if you prefer not to go there right now, then yeah, like I said, I won't press it any further if it's not necessary.
Thank you. I really do appreciate you being considering my
No, of course.
my purposes.
I mean, what are friends for, right?
Right.
It's probably too dangerous to go straight up from here because all that sand's gonna fall through the hole.
Oh, right.
that-
Right. You're totally right about that.
Minecraft.
You think
What?
that would happen?
What?
It's possible. There can be different little sand traps in Privia. Also, sand's really hot, and I know you're not a big fan of hot, Barney. It's very hot.
I can't say I've ever been in a desert.
It's the opposite of cold. So, I mean,
I guess sure.
No, I meant like opposite of. I meant opposite of like your hometown cold.
Right. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. But if you specify it like that, I was a bit confused there. To be quite honest.
I know we love our homonyms here, or homophones, I guess.
Lots of homos here.
Anonymous.
Anyway, we should probably get going.
So,
Right.
as far as the route you want to take, did you want to go Canesmith, Erengate, Brim, Favel, Festoa, then Talakis?
So
Or did you want to take a
Yeah.
different route?
we could probably go, yeah, like we said, Canesmith, Erengate, Brim, Favel, and then Festoa, or
And then we go to Atalakis afterwards.
yeah.
Yeah.
We could probably do the like the leaf trick for some of these locations, so we don't like travel for months.
Wait, so did you want to go Brim, Festoa, or Brim, Favel?
I mean,
Maybe Brim Favel.
yeah, I was gonna say, are Barney's parents just staying in Fidel, or are they just gonna be around the area of Lathis?
It sounded like that they were gonna be there for a bit, given their current task of helping that red dragon.
Okay. So we can then carry on from Lathis upwards towards Talakis.
We could probably use the leaf trick.
Yeah,
Getting from Festoa to Varaxes.
for sure. Yeah, that's quite a distance.
Doesn't know why I made this path so rigid. Hold on.
No, it's totally fine. This is like the. I can't think of my art styles right now, or like art periods right now.
Cubism? Is that what you're going for?
It's like we're in Indiana Jones film.
I was about to say we're traveling by map.
Yeah, once we were about to leave, I was gonna hum.
You just see like a low opacity footage of like a plane, and then a ferry, and then a
Just Indiana Jones music with Talos faintly screaming in the background.
Or just like the party is like little 8-bit characters like going along little 8-bit map.
little low, like Final Fantasy VII low poly, like chibi characters.
I was thinking like Final Fantasy like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems you've got your path plotted out. So now the question is, how do you want to return to the surface? So you do have the leaf, and you do have a tree marked in Green Peak currently. And Green Peak would bring you down here in Verosa.
To Verosa, yeah.
Yeah.
I vote leaf.
Yeah, we can. Also, isn't like that's where
I think that's a good idea.
That's where Pon's family is too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can swing by and visit them if you want.
Maybe.
Maybe
If you all would like that.
Pom can orb them real quick.
Wait,
I mean, it was
didn't
very
we
pleasant
orb
seeing them
them?
the first time.
I mean, we did bury a body, but yeah. I guess that's a good time
Right.
for a given value of a good time.
I mean, your brother was really excited about it.
Yes, I mean, secretly so was I, but I try to be cool. Sure, she can orb them.
It
Yeah.
ain't illegal if they don't find the body.
Oh my god.
Sage words.
So yeah, you call up your mother. Oh, I'm really not used to this. Hi.
What do you mean? I talk to you all the time. Hello, Mom.
It startles me every time. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We're doing good. It's quite hot up here where we are.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. You're in Verosa, aren't you?
We are, but we're up north and shore.
Ah. Okay. I heard there's a really big drumstick in Privia right now, if you want to go view that.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
That does, doesn't it? Sand-baked. Anyway, we are on our way back from a mission that has been successful. Thank goodness. It was quite a... We had a few close calls, but fortunately we prevailed. Everyone was wondering if you would mind us dropping by for a visit. I have someone I'd like you to meet as well.
Oh, yeah, that sounds fine. We're not home, so if you want to visit us in shore, that might be easiest.
We could do that.
So, fun story, there's a guy that we were told about that sells camels, in shore.
Oh.
And sells them
Right.
for pretty cheap, so, Thatch and I were like, well, you know, if we could get a camel for cheap, it's worth the walk up there. So, here we are.
Camel time, huh? I mean, I support it. Just be careful of the spit. They're kind of... They can be a bit ornery sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know too much about them, but I feel like they would make good, it'd be good at pulling farming equipment, I think.
Well, let's hope. At the very least, I believe they taste good. So,
That's true.
you know, if
if all else
your
fails, we have a
investment
good
doesn't-
meal.
right. Don't tell the camel I said that, please.
Yeah, probably won't. I don't know that it would understand that, but on the
You
off chance that
never
it
know.
does, I probably won't tell it.
You know what? You should probably do detect magic on it because it might be a permanently polymorphed wizard. Do not eat a polymorphed wizard. I think that's cannibalism. Maybe?
I mean,
Is it
does
cannibalism if you
count
Would it
polymorph
depend on-
someone and...
if they're
Would it depend on the
polymorphed?
species of the?
I guess.
Would it be rude?
depend.
Well, I know for one, I know like a tiny halfling wouldn't think it's cannibalism.
Oh, but they don't
Is
think
that a good
anything is...
metric, though?
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, will you be in Shore for long?
Yeah, there's actually a spa up here, and it's quite nice. So if you're gonna do that today, we don't really have anything pressing back home, so yeah, we'll be here for a couple of days.
We have a magic form of ingress to Green Peak, so we could be there. GM, how long would it take?
From Green Peak to shore, about half a day. Not very long at all.
Okay. And the time is now kind of morning-ish?
Yeah, it's early morning right now.
We could meet you there as early as this evening.
Oh, well, we'll look forward to it. Yeah, the camel
Tell you what.
is very interesting. Thatch is enthralled.
Wait, are you taking the camel with you to the spa?
No, not with us to the spa. We actually, the salesman agreed to watch him until we, head back home with him.
I'd love to meet him. Tell you what, why don't you have a look around and see where there's a nice place we could all have a meal together? I don't know if any of you would like that. She looks at her teammates inquiringly.
Bonnie would give 2 thumbs up.
Alice gives a thumbs up.
Great.
Number nods.
Excellent. Everyone's, the 3 people I look to for validation are on board. So we can play it by ear, but maybe scout out some nice places to have a meal. We could all sit down, have a chat, have a catch up.
Well, there's a tavern
Meet
up
the
here
camel.
called Shore's Tasty, so...
I love that.
Does
Right.
it serve like fish or something?
I don't know, actually. I've not been, but I heard it was good.
That sounds perfect. We'll see you there.
Sounds good. We'll see you soon. Travel safe.
Love you.
Me
Thanks.
too.
Bye. I love my mother.
She's great.
He's definitely.
She is.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh no, that was literally all I was gonna say.
I'm very interested about this camel. I don't know if it's going to play along to pulling farm equipment, but I suppose we'll see.
I don't think I've ever seen a camel in real life, to be quite honest.
Oh, seen
You don't
them
really
A
see
back
those
table?
before. They're really big. They're a lot
Was-
bigger than you think they are.
They are, and they're very uncomfortable. Above table, or not above table, but out of character, I have ridden on a dromedary before, and my butt has never been that sore in my life.
Oh, no.
And I've ridden
No.
horses, and I used to cycle quite a lot. But it's like, if you're not used to sitting at an angle, because it's basically you sit kind of on the downhill of the hump,
Yeah.
and this thing rocks like a ship. It was so painful. We spent 15 minutes on there, and I felt it for the rest of the holiday.
Oh,
It was so
no.
painful. But they are huge, and it's like
Yeah.
really impressive when you're up close to them to see them in action. They're very cool animals.
Yeah, I've also seen them up close. There used to be always like a thing where they always when there's like some sort of fair happening at primary school, there was always someone that brought either ponies or camels.
And camels have fangs. Did you know that? It's pretty scary.
Yeah, it's
looking.
crazy.
The camel fangs.
I'm looking up pictures right now.
I'm now thinking vampire camels.
I love that.
Blood.
Flying
They
through
store
the
blood in their
window.
humps.
It works.
It's like they're so goofy looking, and then they lift their lip, and it's like a freaking lion's mouth in there.
Yeah.
I'll put a picture in general. If you didn't know this was a camel, you would think this is a big cat.
I'm very curious. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Right?
The,
But if you don't
is
see that part,
impressive.
it's all just like buck-tooth, goofy ass herbivore. And then surprise, it's got fangs.
And surprise camel. But yeah, you all get your route planned out. Yorick will roll up the map. So, I guess we could leave now. You know, you take the leaf up to Green Peak and go from there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
let's do it.
All
We
right.
could reach shore before sundown.
Yeah, I think we should be able to make it. And I don't remember who has the leaf, actually. I think Candles has it.
Might be
Awesome.
either candles or palm. Yeah.
Let me double check.
We definitely didn't give it to Ponto.
Imagine.
I don't see it in my inventory, so it's probably
Hurry candles.
It's also possible that
Oh, it's in my. Apparently, oh wait, no, I said that Candles had it. Never mind. Sorry.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then I will procure that.
Yeah, you pull out the leaf. And as you go to begin using the leaf, calling out to you all is actually Varaxes. Let me find his voice.
Wait, you forgot your keys. You left the oven on.
You left the stove on.
Did you pack clean clothes?
Do you have enough underwear?
Did you buy travelers insurance?
A word before you all go.
Yes.
Yeah, Varaxes calls you all over, and let me switch the scene. I have so many tabs open. About 1 million tabs. There. There he is.
Before you all go, I was working on a few things. If you ever need to return quickly here, I have means in which you can.
Varaxes will pluck off one of his scales.
Ow.
And he'll hand it over to whoever takes it.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'll
York
take
should
it.
have it.
Actually, yeah. Let's give York something.
Yeah.
Yeah, York will take the scale. Did that hurt?
A little. You can use that to quickly return here. All you need to do is focus on it, and it'll bring you back here to me. I have plans for the city that could be very useful. We have many threats to fend against, and having a place where our allies can unite would be beneficial. At the moment, the city is in a state of disarray. It is dilapidated from years of abandonment. I hope to restore it to some of its former glory. And to
That
that
sounds-
strength, is there anything that you all would wish to see in the city? Whether it be a place to rest, a place for merchants to gather, whatever it might be.
Do you think you could entice merchants down here?
I believe so.
That does sound useful.
If you've met any merchants along the way who wouldn't be opposed to settling down in a place like this, that could also be helpful.
Do you have any promotional materials we might give them?
I could offer them a bit of my hoard, or what remains of it.
We shall
Also-
endeavor to entice merchants.
I suppose it also couldn't hurt to, like, have maybe an inn and a tavern so that people can,
Definitely.
if there would be like any visitors, they won't want to,
Marketplace
Yeah.
too for them to work out of.
And
Maybe
anything in particular for all of you.
sorry.
Perhaps a smithy
Maybe
for Talos, or a pigment shop for pomegranate.
I would love that.
Ooh, I'd like a. No, it's selfish. No, never mind.
No, say it. We want to know.
I wouldn't be opposed to, having a workshop.
That can easily be arranged. As long as you all have that scale, the holder of it can perform a ritual and bring all of you back here. Do be mindful that you all need to be near each other. It's best done
Right.
when you aren't in danger. You will leave yourselves open. The ritual will require all of your focus.
Right. Noted.
Actually, I thought about something. You remember our friends from Winstria? Flynn and all of them that we met early on. I know they didn't
right,
really
yeah.
have somewhere to
Yes.
settle down, so I guess this would be a good place for them, maybe.
That's a great
Oh,
idea.
Yeah.
It might be a long trek for them, but I suppose we should present the idea to them.
Yeah, I suppose it
Sorry, if
couldn't
you can-
hurt.
If you hear unearthly screeching, there are hardy-does outside yelling their
The
evening
birds.
song.
Yes, anyone you think
What?
would benefit from settling down in a place like this, we can happily take them in.
Maybe it would be prudent to have some kind of boarding facility, like I don't know what the fantasy equivalent of flats would be, but somewhere where people can both stay short and long term, and that can take in people who arrive in the city, if that makes sense. Perhaps we could have permanent lodging?
Yes, you all will be given permanent lodging for sure. In fact,
Thank you.
there's plenty of space here. I don't see a reason why you each could not have your own residence.
That would be magnificent, thank you.
It will be much to do, but it will give me time to... Will give me something to do while you all are out and about.
Besides merchants, is there anything else you'd want for the city that we could perhaps help with?
I suppose we do know, like, of a powerful sorcerer. We could probably get Ernest to come over here.
And
we can
powerful or willing warriors to combat the Godslayers and Llewellyn's feathers. Any of our adversaries, really.
Well, I was also going to suggest, we know a college that, probably would jump at the chance to come see an ancient city.
That's true.
Unless we
Perhaps
have
we
several
could-
people who can train here. Oh, sorry, what'd you say,
Yeah.
Barney?
No, but perhaps we could, along our way towards Canesmith, we could, maybe head past like Cragvale or someplace. Wait, where is that college? It's not in Cragvale, is it?
It's an Aaron Gate.
Aaron Gate.
It's
An
one
Aaron
that
Gate,
you have
yeah.
plotted on there.
Okay, cool.
But yes, making this city a safe haven and a place to organize against, well, any of our foes would certainly be a good use for it.
We'll definitely put in the word.
One good thing of note about the Sphere, wherever you depart from, you can choose to leave behind a fragment and return from the city to that place.
Alright, brilliant.
So if we, we're out and about and we need to come down here, we can go right back there.
Precisely.
Oh, it's really handy.
But yes, that is all I needed of you. Figured I could make it easier for you to return here. I do quite enjoy your company.
We enjoy yours too.
Gives a faint smile.
Has he never made friends before? Is that what's going on?
You can make an insight check.
I feel like more like his friends just kind of disappeared.
Oh. Insight.
Why
17.
you can't? That's why you can't make friends with mortals.
Yeah,
That's true.
a 17. Kind of gauging how he is, his whole deal. It seems like, yes, he's had friends in the past, but he's outlived practically all of them, and he's maybe clinging to the friendships he has now.
Aww. Relatable.
How's Joe doing? Dead.
Yeah, exactly that.
Well, I wish you all well on your travels. I hope to see you again soon.
Likewise. I mean the see soon thing, not the trap. Wait, you know what I mean.
And also, before you all leave, were you gonna go get Nadine as well?
Yes, I thought she was here with us the whole time. Oops.
we
We
go
forgot
to
Kevin! Nadine's back here setting traps for the wet bandits.
Yeah, you go get her easily enough.
She's setting traps for Llewellyn.
That worked too, I bet.
So we are going to the surface.
Yes, we have quite the itinerary planned. I hope you've packed plenty of clothing. Or at least enough. Question mark?
I have enough.
Since we just told her.
I usually keep a couple of things packed, should we ever need to move hastily.
That makes so much sense, knowing you.
But yes, that sounds lovely. Should I bring my axe?
You know? Yes, bring your axe.
She'll retrieve her axe. Good.
Copy too.
Excellent.
I do like to carry it with me just in case.
You can't be too careful.
I completely understand. What? Mhm.
No, you can't be too careful.
Oh, I thought you were saying I need to be careful. I'm pretty sure Nadine knows how to wield the axe.
So, how are we departing?
With a leaf.
A leaf?
Yes. Who had the leaf? Candles.
Yes. Going to hold it out.
Yes, candle. Show the leaf.
Nadine kind of curiously looks at the leaf. A leaf? What does the leaf do?
Yeah. It transports us. I think we're supposed to stand together or touch or something.
Yeah, so yeah, it works similarly to the scale. Rather, it takes you to a tree that you've marked with it. Right, so we're leaf travel.
I know, it's kind of strange, but it's very effective.
Trust the process on this one.
She shrugs. Okay. Away with the leaf.
Pom will shyly take her hand to make sure that she doesn't get left behind.
And yes, she'll take your hand and smile.
Mm.
It's hard to
Blush.
believe. Yeah, you perform the ritual to travel to Green Peak.
Probably give the silver maple leaf to anybody else since I don't know how to use it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try it then.
And similarly to what Calypso described to you, simply focusing in on the leaf and performing the brief ritual returns you to the tree. It's like seeing the tree that you marked in your mind's eye. And easily enough, you all are transported to Greenspeak. Let's see. Yes, you all end up in the interior of the temple where you last spoke with Calypso before he departed for the Feywild. That was interesting. We
Right?
went through
Kinda weird.
We went through a tree.
Mm-hmm. I've learned to stop
Strange.
asking questions about that kind of thing by now, but yes, weird.
That beats flying.
Do you not like flying?
I cannot stomach it, quite literally.
I've flown
was
it
a-
a few times. It's not bad. As you guys
Flying is
are
awesome.
kind of regaining your bearings after transporting, you notice that there is a glow coming from the door next to you. Kind of remembering a bit about before you left, the priest one of the priests that you rescued, they're originally from Palm's Village, was staying here. Darsk was his name, the Silver Dragon boy.
Yeah.
And you see that there's light coming from the room he's staying in, kind of leaking up from under the door.
I really hope that's a good kind of light and not a spooky kind of light.
Maybe we
Maybe
should.
they are
maybe
inside.
Yeah, I suppose we can go knock.
Should we listen first to hear if there's like unearthly creature or
I was
other
wondering-
signs of distress?
Yeah, I'm just going to go knock.
Yeah, we're just...
So yeah, you knock on the door, and there doesn't appear to be any answer. As you're like near the door, though, you can hear a kind of magical humming.
We should leave.
I'll knock harder.
Still no answer.
Or maybe we can peek in.
I'm a bit worried at this point.
I mean, is there a window? Can we just look through?
There doesn't appear to be a window or anything, although the closest to that would be looking under the door.
Can we send Gower in?
True.
Do you send in Gower?
Gower, do you want to sniff a room for us?
Sure.
Right. What's going on in here?
Gower will bond with the door. And then his eye stalk kind of peers out from the other side. There are a lot of flowers in here, and a really ugly looking plant in the center.
Oh. Does it
What kind of plant?
seem dangerous?
I mean, I'm not I don't study flowers or
Botanist.
anything, so I don't really know, but it's like kind of oval shaped. A lot of vines,
Sounds-
a bunch of flowers covering it. I mean, it's not that ugly, it's just weird shaped.
I suspect our priest might be in there.
Do you see an opening on the oval part?
In a few places, mostly just light coming from inside it. You can't really see it. It kind of hurts to look at.
Oh. Can I roll a nature check to try to identify if that's what it sounds like?
Yeah, go ahead and make me a nature check.
The fact that Gower considers it weird is telling.
Okay, so that is going to be a 22.
Yeah, so this doesn't seem to be a specific kind of plant, but it definitely, based on the context you've been given, seems like that priest is wrapped up in some kind of vines and flowers and is in the center of whatever this ovular plant is.
Does it sound like the kind of, since I'm currently more aware of it, does it sound like the sort of thing that Fennel would be growing up into?
Not quite.
Okay.
Nothing an invasion of the body snatchers, bro.
I'm beginning to suspect that he might be in danger.
Did you
Tell
know
just
he-
goes in. Tell just goes in.
If
Well,
nobody else is in there, then you may as well. Time may be of the essence.
oh,
Yeah.
I forgot that. Yeah, I definitely would just say let's go and bust the door open.
Yeah, Talus is able to. You open the door. It is in fact unlocked, and you're immediately flooded with a burst of light that gushes out of the room. It is like Gower said, very bright. This very vibrant kind of yellowish green glow, and sure enough, in the center of the room, you can see that there are vines kind of spiraled up towards the top of this plant, and in the center of it is a familiar shape. You would be able to easily deduce that Darth is in there somewhere, wrapped in vines and flowers. Flowers seem to be marigolds.
Do they
Let's look
seem
up-
to be feeding on him?
Perhaps not on him, but they are kind of glowing in that same way that the light is. It's peeking out. You seem to be almost bioluminescent.
Can I poke one of the vines?
Yeah, you poke one of the vines. It feels very warm, and it
Ew.
kind of slightly wriggles as you do.
That ain't right. Plants shouldn't be warm and wriggly. That's gross.
Or were you about to say candles?
I was going to say, would I know if that's a bad idea?
But poking one of the vines.
Touching it, yeah.
I'm almost sure it is.
It doesn't seem like it's a bad idea per se. It just seems like it might cause the plant to move a little. Doesn't seem like it would hurt you necessarily, though.
A marigold would never. Are there any definitely do not touch parts on this plant?
Near the base, where the roots are, those are a bit thorny, so potentially those, but the rest of it seems fine. Just the more, if you were to pull away any of the vines, it would be very bright, because it's already very bright with the light peeking out between the cracks.
I think Barney would call out to Darth to see if he like answers at all.
Yeah, you call up to him, and there's no answer.
I think he's in trouble. We should probably get him out of there.
I'll
just,
ask. Oh, sorry, what were you about to say?
No, I was just gonna say I'm just not sure if this is some kind of metamorphosis. That he might be halfway through, and if we pull him out now, it might not be good. But I don't know if we want him to complete the metamorphosis either.
I have a means of checking this.
We pull open the.
Tell us will touch the floor and use echoes of history.
Yeah, go ahead and
Hell
make a
yeah.
history check.
I'm gonna lucky that 3. I'm gonna take that 16 plus numbers.
Okay, so you touch the floor and you begin to peer into the past. You can see when Darsk first entered the room and began to settle down. You can see him studying, kind of meditating over a couple of days. And then you see him sit cross-legged on the ground and begin to focus. You can see he begins to meditate a bit. And as time goes on, flowers begin to sprout around him, on the floor, climbing up the walls, and then eventually small vines begin to grow up out of the ground and wrap themselves around him, slowly growing from small fronds into these very large and healthy looking vines that bud flowers. Eventually they wrap around him and he begins to glow in the center of them. And then you can see what you saw when you opened the door. You can see the party entering the room.
It does seem like it. Sorry, go ahead. I didn't see this. You did.
Can I insight to see, like, is he just chill through this, or?
He looks very focused, is what I would say. With your, I'd say using your initial history check, he looks very focused. He looks like there is intent behind it.
Alright. He uncrosses his eyes. He's like, I think this might be on purpose.
So,
he is
kind
a
of like the
priest,
metamorphosis
right?
thing.
Maybe it's some kind of prayer or ritual.
That's what I was thinking, perhaps.
Yeah, in fact, Palm, make me a history check as well.
Okay.
Story time with Palm.
I mean, she is a chronicler.
Illustrations.
History. That's a 21.
Woo.
So, Palm, you would know, the priests from your village, from Sweetwater, are, in fact, priests of Edenheim. Edenheim is the god of the land, very nature-centric god, often depicted as this colossus covered in various flora and greenery. You've actually maybe not witnessed the full process, but you've definitely seen to where sometimes those priests will gather in the center of the village and pray. And they'll be there for days until finally there is a grove of these radiant trees that have formed in their place.
Oh. I think this might have been intentional, folks. She will relay this memory.
Out of character, I'm just imagining the scene from Midsummer with the girls covered in flowers.
That's really
All right.
interesting. You think you'll be alright?
I think he will be where he wants to be and what he wants to be. I don't think this is a process that was done under duress.
Okay, good. Because I was about to interfere into this whole process.
That is a relief.
I think we should leave him be. Maybe check back in a while.
Right.
That's a good idea.
I mean, we do.
Tell us how long ago did he start his meditation?
It seems like
A few days.
Yeah, it seems like he only started a couple of days after you all left.
Relief. Sorry, puns. So it's possible that he might be nearing the final phase of his transformation. So let's give him a little bit of time and then check back.
Right. Are we,
say off to shore then, I guess.
yeah.
Yep.
Maybe also, should probably check in if Gilded Stone is also still here. Because I think Gilded Stone also that's the ex-God Slayer that surrendered.
Yeah.
He's remained here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Bonnie is maybe gonna, and Bonnie just basically said to check if he's still, check in if he's still here or not.
Yeah, checking one of the... You kind of look around, and you do find him. He, not necessarily in a meditative state, but is lying on the ground of his room and staring into a stone that's kind of glowing. It's glowing these prismatic colors, and he can kind of see into it. And on the other side, you can see a sprawling forest. And as he's laying there, he almost doesn't notice you all as you come in. He gets up to go grab something and gets startled seeing you all. Oh!
Oh,
I didn't know
sorry,
someone else was here.
Yeah, sorry for startling you. We just arrived back. How are things here?
To be quite honest, I've been a bit worried about Calypso. He's not returned from the Feywild. So I'm hoping nothing went wrong. I tried to do some scrying. I did learn a bit. I'm actually able to scry across at least the nearer planes. And I've not been able to find him.
Oh dear.
I do know he's in the Feywild somewhere, but I don't know where.
Well, I guess we could, we could chalk that up as maybe going to look for him at some point. We do have other matters to take care of.
Yeah, I've been looking to see if I could find anything. The priest, has been praying, I think. I'm not entirely sure what it is he's doing, but I spoke with him before he started becoming a tree plant thing.
We noticed.
But yeah, just hoping to find something. Haven't been able to really see much. I've been kind of magically scouring the Feywild, but it's so large. Feels like I've been wandering for days. Maybe I have. Maybe that's why I'm so tired.
Might be wise to rest if not for a bit.
Yeah, probably a good idea. It's just so enthralling. Do you know there are dinosaurs there?
What?
Oh.
I've never seen one in person. I've only heard stories of them. It's a very strange place. But yeah, I suppose I'll rest. Good to see you all again.
Yeah, likewise. Well, have you eaten anything?
I've been having some of the fruits that grow around here, and pretty filling.
For a second, I thought you were going to say that grows on this weird tree pod situation.
Yep.
Can just go harvest the fruits from your nearest priest friend.
Yeah.
Also, what do they taste like?
They're magically delicious.
Yeah, they're just Lucky Charms, actually.
They're dragon fruits.
Yes,
Ooh.
Oh,
that would make sense.
oh heck.
Mm.
What?
Hi, sweetie.
Oh.
Hey. Yeah, Barney was like, "Oh, okay. Hold on a second," and he's gonna like take out the picnic basket and some of the not exactly rations, but some of the food he prepared for for travel. Like he'll give like one of those sandwiches to Gilded Stone.
Oh,
Maybe something a little bit more filling than fruit.
probably a good idea. Thank you. He'll partake. Your cooking is something else.
Thank you.
That's quite good. Thank you.
Has he never had a sandwich before?
Not a Barney sandwich.
He's like, my God, what is this witchcraft? To be fair, though, a good sandwich is very good.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But what about you all? What are you all up to?
Well, we're on our way to shore. We were at like a few days in the Viridian Fold, so it's good to be back on the surface again.
We're gonna go see a camel.
We started a fight
Among
with some sort of powerful cult leader.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh. Good luck with the camel and the colt, I guess.
Thank you.
Question mark?
Yeah.
Well, we do have a means of getting back here rather quickly, so should you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out.
I think I'll be alright as long as our tree friend doesn't break through the walls.
Let's hope that doesn't happen.
It's a good thing these rooms are as vertical as they are.
Right.
I suppose it can't be much worse than, the tree that broke through the other place in here.
Or the corpse
Yeah.
brigands.
Or those. Well, safe travels, and thank you for the food. I appreciate it.
Oh, of course. And stay safe. And yeah, like I said, don't hesitate to shout if you need anything.
Likewise, I don't know how helpful I could be, but, I'm always willing to help. After all, you, in a way, kind of saved me from endangering myself.
I'm glad we could help.
I mean, give yourself credit too.
Yeah. Well, wherever it is you're off to see a camel or fight your cult, good luck.
Fight camels.
We're going to Camelot.
Yeah, he'll return to focusing on the stone.
All right. I guess we should get going then.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, easily enough, you all are able to head out of Green Peak, and you once again see the familiar sights of Verosa. Time-wise, it's still pretty early. I'd say it's around probably 10 a.m. at this point.
You all become 8-bit on the 8-bit map.
Yeah.
Does Palm need to tell Niddy not to look at the sun or something like that, or is she
That's
aware of?
another thing. It is the sun is. If you all hadn't seen, if you hadn't seen Darth glowing and how bright that was, the sun would be very painful to look at right now. And you can feel the vitamin D being absorbed into your bodies as you do step outside.
Oh my god, it's so good to be on the surface again.
Nadine just,
actually.
Nadine just reflexively looks up. What the fuck is making? Oh god!
That is
Apparently-
very bright. I kind
Yes,
of like it, but
Don't look directly at it.
probably
It's very
good
bad for
idea.
your eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I made that mistake already.
Yeah, please don't
She's
do that again.
blinking all four of her eyes.
It should go away as long as you didn't look too long. It usually goes away. But maybe we should get you a hat.
That would not be a bad idea. I am seeing many spots.
Yeah, sorry. I should have said something before we came out of here. But it feels nice, right?
It is
Maybe we should-
warm. Very unlike home. But it's pleasant.
Do you like warm?
It's,
Well, I mean,
think it is
could,
pleasant.
it can get unpleasant, but hopefully not soon.
Just wait until we have to explain the day and night cycle.
There are ways to make it less unpleasant.
Do you think Darsk would mind if we took some of the marigolds? It can treat eye pain.
Would Palm know if that would be taboo or not?
Considering how quickly they grow, you could easily take a couple, and it wouldn't be a bad thing. Because there were a lot. There were a lot of them.
Every time we pick one, we hear "ow" from inside the flower.
Yeah, if you wanted to pick a couple of marigolds, you could easily do that.
All right. We'll scurry back inside and come out with a couple flowers.
You said the
No.
flowers will help?
Yes, just need to make sure that... Just need to boil them with water for a bit.
Yeah, you are able to do that easily enough. Create some eye drops, some medicine.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that feels
Marigold eye
much
drops sound
better.
like
It smells nice too.
they might make your eyes turn orange, but I think
They are already
I don't know if-
pretty close.
yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
I don't think that would matter. Thanks, candles.
Of course.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, are you all starting on your journey to shore?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Who's leading the way?
This should be
Um,
Pom's territory. She
Yeah,
should
because
roll
maybe 'cause I know
survival.
the area. She'll just point out everything to Nadine and to Gower, who I assume is back in the
Yeah,
orb.
moved back to the orb.
She will give them the grand tour of every plant, twig, leaf, bug, and bird that you can see.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a survival check.
This is a stone. Oh, nat 20.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go. She does know this. She does know this area.
Yeah, so
I'm about
She
to
knows that it's-
identify the exact type of mineral.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, drawing upon every ounce of your childhood and everything every moment you've lived here in Verosa, it all flows back to you very clearly, and you're able to describe everything you all walk past. You're able to follow a very both scenic but also direct route to shore. And Nadine is very enthralled with all the various things you're pointing out, and So is
Absolutely
Gower
fine.
in his own way.
Good. I'm letting Gower sniff everything, like when you hold a dog up to things on your shelf.
Yeah.
I do that with my dog. He's very short. We have a miniature Dachshund, so sometimes I pick him up and let him sniff things.
I love that.
We also have periscope time where I pick him up and I hold him up higher than my head so he can look over the fences and see things from an angle he never sees it.
Hell yeah.
It's so cute. He sits there and he looks so focused and he's looking around and he's sniffing and his ears are going.
As you all begin to near shore, you notice that the air is a bit scratchy as there is sand
Uh-oh.
kind of blowing about in the air.
Oh no.
It's not quite a sandstorm or a dust devil or anything, but there's definitely sand being kicked up and gets a few coughs out of some of you. And you notice heading your direction, looks to be a human gentleman, probably middle-aged. Seems to be kind of limping.
Gunther will immediately go to try to help him.
Yeah, so you go over to him. He seems to be limping, and it almost seems as though he doesn't notice you as you approach. Do you say anything as you walk up?
I'll probably just tell him just to hold still while I try to heal him.
So you speak, and he kind of stops. Who's there?
I'm Gunther, a paladin of Bahamut.
That thing, it's gotten hold of me. Those stories were true.
What thing?
They said it's some kind of cursed thing that lives under the sands.
Gunther will go on and try to use his lay on hands to see if he can maybe remove an effect or something, or neutralize it, whatever he's talking about.
Yeah, and as you do, actually make me an investigation check.
Yeah, sure. Six.
So, as you're laying on hands, something you would take notice of is that this man's skin is very brittle. It almost feels as though you're touching sand.
Oh.
Sandman.
Make him the cutest Grandor Capan.
And as you do heal him, you see flakes. You see flecks of sand kind of fall off of him.
Is his skin kind of revitalizing, or is it just him starting to fall apart?
It seems like where you touched is falling apart, but you do see that elsewhere he looks healthy. But it seems like even like a subtle touch is causing parts of his body to fall away.
Oh god.
A palm and candles over. Basically kind of ask candles if they've seen it before, and ask palm if they know what legend he is talking about.
Should I roll history?
Oh yeah, go
Yeah,
and make me a history check. Both of you may do so.
History for both.
Yeah.
15.
That is 19.
So with and what did Palm get? Was that 15?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so kind of peering back at what you know, there was talk of a entombed not necessarily a king, but is more of a constable, somebody who oversaw the goings on of the city of Shore. And they had supposedly passed away and were entombed beneath the city. But people since then have been experiencing a myriad of different things that all seem to spring up whenever the sands would roil about. And one of those things is very similar to what you're seeing here, where people would turn to sand and begin to collapse. People believe that the buried constable became some kind of mummy.
Not the good kind.
No, not a mummy, but a mummy.
But you feel British. It's very confusing. Right. She'll relay that information.
Oh dear.
You see this gentleman begin to cough, and he spits out this big wad of sand, and parts of his torso begins to kind of disappear as he does so.
Jeez.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Sorry for laughing. Do we have remove curse? Does anyone have remove curse?
Yes, that is a good thing that you mentioned that, because yes, I do. I totally have it. I don't know why I just realized that until now, but yeah, I will touch this man in whatever place doesn't look like it's falling apart to try to move curse.
It's a bit hard to find a good place, but you're able to touch him somewhere that doesn't seem like it'd be as consequential. You like touch the tip of his shoulder just barely and cast remove curse. And you see all the sand that's fallen off of him begins to kind of whirl around him in a spiral before it reforms his body, and he seems to be just fine.
I was worried that it would be like it would all turn to flesh but still be on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
What did you just do?
It was just removing the curse.
Thank you. I thought
Fight the curse.
I thought it was done.
Yeah, good thinking there, Gunther. And you've seen this thing. I'm assuming you've just come across it.
I dreamt of it, and when I woke up, I was choking on sand.
Oh. It can reach you through dreams.
That's not good.
Wait,
Were you... Go ahead.
I was gonna ask, didn't you say that the rest of the town right now is kind of affected here, or is it just this one guy running away?
So you can see that there is a good bit of sand kind of swirling about the town, kind of filling the air, but it's not quite Dust Devil or Sandstorm level. It's definitely noticeable, though. Like, walking around without eyewear, you might get a bit of sand in your eye. It is a bit irritating.
Okay.
No one else seems to be fleeing or running, or there doesn't seem to be any other panic about. Just this fellow you all saw limping out of town.
I hope you have a few more of those in your arsenal, Gunther, because I suspect we might meet some more people who are affected by this.
Has any of the others, like, have you just come from shore, I assume?
Yes, I awoke, and when I realized something was wrong, I went to the clinic, and when the doctor saw what was wrong with me, he told me to flee here as quick as I could. So I started to shamble away, and I ran into all of you.
What kind of a quack doctor is that?
Hey Doc, something's wrong with me. Oh yeah, you're falling apart. Why don't you just go run away? That's
Just
totally
leave.
gonna help out.
Exactly.
Yeah. What am I supposed to do? Medicine away you turning into sand?
Just go somewhere else so you don't mess on the carpet. I just cleaned this place.
Like they even offered this guy like hospice or anything. Just said go away.
He didn't even put a dustpan nearby. Nooks,
Sounds like
it's not
somebody
what
got
I'm
some
paying
justice.
insurance for.
I guess you can maybe give maybe give some cough drops so he doesn't cough up any vital organs.
I mean, would the cough drops just mess up his mouth though?
Depends on how early it
Oh,
is.
yeah. They'd be covered in sand.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Like when you leave a
sand-covered
sweet
cough
in your
drop.
pocket.
Dropping your
But,
cough drop at the beach.
Yeah.
Oh, you. Gunther will help this guy up and just say, do you mind leading us to this guy? Or
The clinic?
I mean, we can just go into town, I guess.
Yes, I can take you there.
Are you weak or?
No, my throat's just really dry.
Oh, I'll give him some water.
Yeah, he'll partake of the water. He's gulping down water like he's never had it before.
Somewhere in a parallel universe, Cardi nods in approval.
Hydrate or dehydrate.
Exactly. Oh, sounds like Ponto's awake.
Hello.
Whoa, what was that? There we go.
Hunter got
Hello.
into the sand.
Awake. Awake, but at what cost?
Yes, you feel a movement in your bag, Barney, as Ponto awakens.
Oh, he's gonna gently take him out.
Oh, Ponto. Are you alright?
Don't open your eyes too big, too wide now. We're on the surface.
You okay there, little buddy?
He's gonna turn invisible.
Of course he is.
I'm going to counterspell that.
So
Oh,
I don't
homie.
know that you
Pretty flat G skillet. This is a magic item.
Yeah.
You can certainly waste the spell slots, but it ain't gonna stop nothing.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, it is just the ring.
I am the problem.
Yeah.
Okay then. If that's
Barney-
how you. Wait a minute.
Barney looks down and just sees like his the indents of his feet in the sand. There he is.
I'll grab him, I guess.
And you're gonna see the like little feety indentation turned into kind of like a general body-sized indent on the ground.
Did he just collapse?
Nah, he's turning into something.
Hopefully he's not cursed too.
Well, if you're gonna be like that, we're gonna carry on going to shore, so you better follow along.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best
Ponto's
idea.
immediately gonna pop out of invisibility and is just gonna lay there. Oh, no fun.
You feeling all right? You're not sick, are you?
Oh no, just he and Anto. Where are we?
We're on our way to
approaching
shore.
Go at Pomps. Oh.
Oh well,
Yeah.
we're gonna meet Pom's mom and shortly.
And
Wow,
meet a
that-
camel which you are not allowed to eat.
Oh, right.
Camel? It's a camel.
It's a big
You'll find out.
creature. Yes.
Oh, right. York, you might want to introduce Ponto to your friend.
Oh, yeah, and Yorick will pull out his scepter, and the dragonling forms on his shoulder. And just kind of looks down at Ponto.
Ponto's gonna look at it with a little bit of confusion, and he's gonna walk up to Yorick. This thing is like ethereal, right? It doesn't have
No,
like a true physical form.
it's corporeal. It looks very
Oh.
similar to Varaxes, but a dragonling.
Ponto's just
New
gonna kind of
Ponto.
like touch its face and like poke it.
It'll, as you go to touch its face, it'll lick your hand.
Where'd you get it?
Well, from my scepter. And he holds up his scepter. He's kind of bonded to me.
Ponto's gonna like lean his face in real close and squint real hard at it. Know your place. And he's gonna waddle away and climb up back on Gunther.
So,
Okay.
and with you, the human man who was turning to sand recently, he finishes drinking his water. So, you want me to take you to the clinic?
Right, maybe some others are afflicted in the same way you are.
Yeah, I was told to leave it, as my curse might spread quickly to others. Well, he didn't have a way to break my curse, so it was little he could do for me.
Well, let's go talk to this doctor here. Maybe we can offer him a little bit more advice on how to tend to his patients.
Yeah, right this way.
Maybe we could also get to the bottom of, what's causing this.
And he'll begin to lead you all through the city towards this clinic. And yeah, sure enough, there's quite a few people outside when you all get over there. It's not too busy, but there's definitely a line. And everyone seems to be in at least a similar state to the gentleman you all just met. You can see that there are people that are falling apart as though they're sand like he was. Some of them have these strange purple markings on their bodies. There's one who has bandages completely covering their head in its entirety, and they are struggling to pull them off and are unable to get them off no matter what they do. Lots of different things going on.
Good.
This is terrifying.
Are all these people affected?
Is it the same effect?
From
I guess kind
the
of
looks
adding
of
on to
them, they look to be different. Well, they all seem to be curses in the same vein, but they all seem to be a bit different from each other. And you walk up behind a younger-looking dragonborn woman. She doesn't look to be afflicted in the same way as some of them. But she's also standing in line. She's at the back of the line. So what are you all doing? Are you gonna try and push past, or are you waiting in line?
Question about our Sandy man.
Sure.
How he looking?
He
and
looks
how close of
fine
proximity is
now.
he to Ponto?
He looks fine now, but moments ago he was falling apart. Gunther seems to have cured his curse. He looks fine. A middle-aged human man, kind of tannish skin, and a red tunic and matching pants.
Ponto's gonna kind of like fold himself over Gunther's head so that he's upside down, but making eye contact with Gunther. I turned my mic off with my arm.
Oh.
Oh no.
And he's going to like can you get me lady? Chugga chugga. And he's
Shoot,
gonna point
sure.
at the dragonborn woman that's currently sanding.
Yeah. You take Ponto over there, Gunther?
Sure. Yeah, I'll take him over there. You have something in mind?
Nope. Lady.
She turns to look at you, and she opens her mouth to speak, and a swarm of wasps escape her mouth.
Okay, well.
Okay.
Ponto's gonna attempt to grab them as they fly by.
Okay. Make me a sleight of hand
I am
check.
tall enough; they can't get away.
I mean, it's a swarm,
Wasps,
though. Are you
though?
going to get all of them?
No, just a handful.
Yeah, make me a sleight of hand check.
Why are you grabbing hornets?
Why do you think Ponto's grabbing hornets? And that's a nat 20. I just woke up.
What do
I
you
guess
mean?
it's violence time.
You grab most of
I
them.
love how you asked, what are you thinking? It's like, I don't know. What do you...
Are you grabbing them
Is
to
this a
crush them,
rhetorical
or are you
question?
grabbing them with the intent of keeping them alive?
Ponto's grabbing them with the intent of immediately biting them, head down to Stinger. He's gonna like, it's like removing ends of the French fries. He's just eating the top half of the hornet and removing the stinger.
Interesting.
I feel like there's better food sources than this, but I mean,
He is also going to, because this comes from personal experience from eating bugs. He's going to take the stinger, and he's going to start using it as a toothpick.
Oh my god.
And he's going to like slide down off of Gunther and walk up to the lady.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for the meal. And he's going to kind of slap her leg, and he's going to cast Greater Restoration to cure her curse.
So yeah, you do that, and after the first bit of wasp escape her mouth, she immediately covers her mouth with her hands. While you do that, and she slowly takes her hands off of her mouth. I could speak again. Thank you. Why did you eat them?
Yeah, I've given up on questioning what he does. To be
yeah,
quite
it's
honest.
better not to ask.
No, my
Pick your
pet
battles.
wasps.
I'm just glad that the dice decided that I needed to do this.
You know,
Thank you.
Ponto, if you this is kind of an interesting thing. If you have Great Restoration, I only have one more use of not dispel magic, but remove curse. How much else do you think you can help out, Ponto, or do you feel like you're kind of limited as well?
If you notice, the hand that Ponto was using to cast the spell is kind of like limp at his side, and he's now mostly talking with his left hand. Oh, well, I don't know. I can't really move my arm.
Okay. That's also not good. I mean, we are at a clinic here, so I mean, we could probably check that out.
Oh, I might suspect that they have their hands full.
Some of the others in line they've turned around at this point, hearing all this behind them happening. The next person in line looks to be they look to be an elf. Are you here to assist the doctor? You seem to have cleared the curse of her. If so, we don't mind letting you inside ahead of us. More help would be very useful.
Gunther, it's a doctor.
A doctor is a person who heals. They basically do healing for a living. Can use magic or cannot use magic, either way.
Oh.
So basically think if I laid hands on you, but for a living.
Yeah. Talos does that.
Well, he does that, but not in the helpful way. It's more of in a brotherly, I'm going to strangle you way.
Alice just crosses his arms and stares.
Well, I mean, I'll tell the elven man. We could definitely go in there and help out a little bit. We're just trying to figure out where all this came about. How did your affliction start?
I woke up from a nap and, well, these were here. And he opens his mouth, and on the top of his gum line are a series of eyes that all blink back at you.
I do not like that.
Can you see through them?
Yes, it's very disturbing.
Do they taste salty?
Yes, they do.
If I poke one, will it hurt?
Yes, it will. Please don't.
Yes.
Do they have eyelids?
Yeah, I think my gums have the eyelids.
Oh no.
I do not like any of this.
Yeah, I think we better go talk to this doctor then. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is with this country?
This is gonna be really. I don't think Gunther's gonna do well in this, but can he roll an Arcana check to see if this is like any sort of spell he's encountered before?
Yeah, I was going to ask the same if I could roll Arcana.
Yeah, go for it. Both of you roll me an Arcana check.
Like honestly, I'll be more than willing
That's
to help
20.
Robin.
Ooh.
Oh, never mind. You got
Yeah.
this.
So, Robin, I would say it doesn't necessarily seem like it was a spell that was used, but it more seems like this is some kind of curse that has a different effect on the body of who it affects. Very strange curse that warps the body in very odd and usually detrimental ways. In fact, I'd say you'd be able to pick up that it almost seems similar to wild magic.
All right.
Hear me out. Where's the lowest additional eyeball on this guy?
The lowest additional eyeball is like right before you reach his uvula.
Out of range.
Did we hear Ponto say that?
Oh god.
No.
Can I roll perception to see if Ponto is like if Ponto is like actually staring at this person for an uncomfortable amount of time?
Ponto is doing more than staring. He is pondering. Never a good
Can I
sign.
roll insight to see if he can like kind of figure out what his next plan would be, because he's not
Pondering.
trusting this.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's pondering.
You make an insight check, and Ponto, I guess, make a deception check.
Oh, insight's really not that good.
Say less.
15?
Not gonna like what I have
16.
to say.
16.
18.
Dang it.
You're not quite sure what's on Ponto's mind. Ponto is very mysterious, and you get the sense that there are a number of things that are running through that little head of his.
All of them concerning, though.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to tell the party what I found. Well, what I know with their role.
Yeah, you tell them about the nature of the curse and what you know of it.
Thanks, Robin.
If it's world magic, it can mean a number of things can happen, I guess. It's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was Ponto going to do here? I guess we kind of interrupted.
It's all good. It's just Ponto doing Ponto things, so it's never too important.
Don't worry
until
about
it is. So Ponto is going to. Ponto is trying to figure out how to close the gap between Gunther and this man. How close am I?
I don't know, probably about 5 feet away. Not very far.
Dope. In that case, Ponto is just gonna kind of. No, I'm not gonna do that. Had to let the brain cell work for a second, and that just sounded horrifying. So we're just not gonna do that. Ponto's gonna kind of do a big reach and kind of. I'm assuming because of how tall Gunther is and how small Ponto is, Ponto's just gonna slap the guy on top of the head, and is going to cast his last Greater Restoration, in which he's effectively going to slap the guy. You can see the magic take hold, and then Ponto's just gonna kind of fold off of Gunther and hit the dust, flop like a dead rabbit.
You can see the guy kind of licking the roof of his mouth with his tongue to investigate. That's... You killed it. Oh, that was jarring. Are you okay?
Gunther's probably gonna poke him.
Ponto's gonna kind of spit out some dirt.
I'll pick him up and just kind of
I never thought
fireman
I'd see
carry him.
I never thought I'd say this, but Ponto's acting weirder than usual.
Yeah.
Everything's heavy. First time casting 5th level spells, baby. Little man's tired.
Let's try to save your energy for right now. I think if we try to Jesus Christ this, we're going to expend you out too much. Oh yeah.
It could mean so many things.
It could. Who is that?
It could mean we're turning water into wine. It could mean we're multiplying fish. It could mean so many things. Could mean we're throwing shade at our bestie who's gonna betray us soon.
We're flipping.
Wait, does that mean if Ponto dies, he has 3 days?
Yeah.
If there are chickens here, yes.
3 days long rest.
Sorry, what are you trying to say?
That must. Sorry.
I was
Must
just,
have been. Go ahead.
I was just saying, like flipping like money changer tables.
Yeah.
So true.
Sorry.
Also, if Ponto Jesus, we would be in such a terrible situation.
Oh, that would be terrifying.
You're in the worst timeline.
Concerning.
And Nadine will look to you, Palm. Is the surface always like this?
It seems to kind of be wherever we go. I'm not sure what to make of that, but I think it's just this group tends to have a higher than average incidence of weirdness. I think it's not like this for everyone.
Wait, I hope we're not causing all this.
I don't think we are, but I think we are in the right place at the right time. My life wasn't like this before I joined this group, that's for sure.
Thought you traveled a lot, though.
In Gunther's arms is going to very gently whisper to Gunther. Did one of the eyeballs come out of his mouth?
I'll whisper back and say, no.
And Panto's gonna kind of like lean his arm off the side, very dramatic.
Let's go on to the physician here.
We're running. Oh no. No.
It'll pass soon.
We just all have this sand down first.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was here for only 5 minutes, and I stole our audio budget.
Perfect creepy timing. Yeah, lovely.
My dog's boss got accident and he was fast asleep. So now he's like,
No, the boy.
I'll see if I can get him to one of them. My friend.
That would probably sound so evil. Oh, the boy.
He's having his whole surgery pretty soon.
Oh, buddy.
Rest in peace.
We kind of have to do it now instead of next year because they also found a They found a growth right in front of their scrotum that is growing fast and it's very irregular shape, so they want to get that off as well.
No, yeah.
The boy. Yeah.
3 birds, 1 stone instead of 2.
Oh my god.
And then they're also going to look at his feet because those swellings are not entirely gone. Might be something in there for them to remove, but they're going to do it under anesthetic while he's there.
We have been cleared of evil audio.
Yay.
Yeah. You all heading into the clinic?
Yes.
Yeah.
You all head inside, and you can see that there are quite a few people just kind of about waiting in this lobby. You enter in, there are a couple of seats, and various people suffering from a lot of different things. One person seems to have their head looks like it's bloated up like a balloon. There's another who has the similar sand curse to your friend that you helped save, who is just sand is pouring out of his mouth onto the floor in a pile. People kind of scattered around with all kinds of things going on. Someone else whose hair looks as though it's made of feathers and they're currently kind of flapping. This is quite, it seems like it's getting a bit out of hand.
Yeah.
To say that it looks pretty wild.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And, stepping out from the back, you see he looks to be At first glance looks to be a human, but upon a bit closer inspection, you can see that he has little fangies and some tufts of fur. He
He's a
appears
camel.
to
Camel doctor.
Just holding out her hand. Is this a camel?
He looks to be a shifter. And he steps out into the room. He's dressed in this kind of a tailish robe that flows down to his waist. Has on some thick, square spectacles.
I'm gonna ask what I'm sure the audience and a couple of us are asking: is it a camel shifter?
No, it's not a camel shifter.
Where camel?
That would be funny.
You do hold the reins. He could be, unless you've already made art of him.
I'm not, but maybe.
You don't have to endure
Maybe.
our silliness.
But he steps out from the back and looks around the lobby, and you can see he just looks. He looks exasperated. He's like, oh no. And then his eyes land on all of you as you kind of step in. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
We're not. None of us are afflicted, by the way. Just letting you know.
What are your symptoms? I see 3 of you have turned into felines.
It's not a bug; it's a feature.
So I trust you're not, you're not coughing up sand or,
Not today.
No,
levitating
we're
up to the
not.
ceiling or anything odd. You have normal sicknesses.
Somebody's
Whale and
fatigued.
Barney.
None currently.
Oh, then why are you here?
The long line outside.
thought we
You
could-
out. Oh, sorry. You go on, Barney. Sorry about that.
No, I mean, I guess we both would mean to say we're here to help in any way possible.
If that's the case, would you mind coming to the back with me?
Yeah, sure.
Well, are we allowed to?
Yes.
Okay,
He'll
yes.
motion for you to follow. Yeah, he will lead you to a room down the hall past the front counter. And once you're all inside, he shuts the door. Right, okay, so, problem. I can't actually cure any of them. I'm not a curse breaker.
Yeah, we've kind of deduced that this is something related to a curse.
Specifically wild magic, according to our friend Robin.
I don't know why they aren't coming to you. They should be someone who can cast magic. Is there anyone like that here?
Well, we have had a couple of priests that they don't live here, but they do visit. However, they're out at the moment, so we don't really have someone capable of, curing them.
Out where?
They're traveling priests. They travel between here and Privia.
Goodness.
Well, do you... I guess, so this all started just last night, right?
Well, yes, that's when I started to get patients, and, you can see I've been doing a bit of research, and he motions to the table behind him. You can see that there are about a dozen books that are open to different pages, kind of sprawled out. He has these very frantic-looking drawings scrawled all over the table as well. I don't know how to help these people. well, at least not how I would be capable of helping these people. And you see, I don't want to turn anyone away from my clinic, but I fear that having so many people cursed in proximity would just spread it quickly to the rest of the town, and that's why I sent that gentleman away. And he points to the guy you all initially saved. It's a right mess.
Makes sense.
Right. So you mean to say that curses spread that way, like
I
a
suppose
disease
it
would?
depends on the nature of the curse, but I didn't want to take any chances. I don't really know if this one works that way.
I mean, you haven't caught anything, have you?
No.
And then his jaw just falls off.
Comedic timing.
Was there anything going on, like, recently? Like, anything odd before this?
People seem to be describing, like, seeing things in dreams and having naps and waking up in these conditions.
Well, there was this tent that appeared outside of town a couple of nights ago.
What sort of...
Don't know what it's about,
Who set
but
it up?
it was very fancy looking, and a couple of people went out to investigate. They seemed to come back with all manner of trinkets and things, so people started to go, and then we woke up one morning and this started happening.
What sort of trinkets?
Looked to be minor magical things.
Any of them available?
I know a few of them hang out around the tavern, so you might be able to find them there. It's kind of where the news started to spread from. I was there one evening, getting a bite to eat.
Wondering if maybe they got some cursed items.
Do you think perhaps the tomb of that, not quite a king might have been looted?
Oh, you think so? Maybe he was buried with some things.
Right, so it seems like the items could be cursed, or at least causing them, or as, some... I'm just kind of trying to connect dots here.
Guess the other question would be, have you gotten the unaffected quarantine in some way?
Well, you see, I did run out of space rather quickly. I have a facility next door where we usually tend to those in critical condition, but that's filled up quite quickly, and I've started delegating them all to the same room because I can't really help them, and if anyone else comes in who has a disease I can cure, I don't want that space taken up, you see.
Right.
Might be best for you to try to see if there are any unafflicted here, at least, and try to maybe get them out of this area while we deal with the curse items. Maybe.
I think I could. Maybe the old temple would be a good place for them. They could stay there. I could maybe look into arranging for someone to bring over some necessities, food, drink. Maybe make it a bit more comfortable.
Yeah, maybe that might be a good place for refuge.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. You all think you can look into this matter? I don't know how one would, fix it, or if such a thing's possible, but I did read something. It's a bit of a stretch, but it's a possibility. And he will pull out one of the books that he has scrawled about. I've read that, so these people are cursed in some way. I've read that it's possible to cure curses if the person that afflicted them with the curse is dealt with.
Okay.
Right.
And do you know who girls them?
No, I don't. That's the fun part. Well, not so fun part. I don't know.
Is that tent still out there?
Yes, the tent is still out there. That would probably be a good place to check.
It
Yep.
does seem like a very likely source.
But do let me know what you find. I'll be here trying to put things together, so should you happen to run into me when you're making your way through town, please let me know if you find anything.
Sure.
Sounds good.
We'll do what we can.
I suppose you couldn't hurt to have him in the orb.
Right.
An orb, you say?
Alrighty, I was switching my medication.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Why, yes, so she produces the orb with a flourish.
Oh, and terribly sorry, I should introduce myself. Dr. Merrick Kramer.
Dr. Kramer, eh?
Yes.
Good to meet you. I'm Pomegranate.
He will kind of bow. But yes, he will touch the orb.
Bow back. She bows as he tries to touch the orb. So he misses, and she comes back up, and that's awkward.
No.
Yeah, so you have the doctor and the orb as well.
We have an on-call doctor.
You sure
Nice.
do. It was not proven yet that he's good for very much. Right, well, I will get on getting the afflicted to that temple, and seeing to that, I should probably do something. If the curse really does spread, maybe I should get myself some protection.
Yeah, mask or something would work out pretty well.
That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Good luck.
So,
Do you
wouldn't-
mind
would-
if I borrow some books?
Yes, it's quite all right. I've gotten all I'll get out of them. And he will begin to pick them up, and he lays them out in a stack for you. Take whichever ones you'd like. Although I will warn, they are from the Shore Library. If you don't return them, then Agatha will be quite angry.
Well, I didn't borrow them, so they will be angry at you. Thank you.
He kind of raises an eyebrow. Please do return them to me, at least. You don't have to take them back to the library. I can do that, but she's quite wrathful when her books don't come back.
Sure, don't worry.
Right. Well, I'll see you all soon. He'll lead you all back out to the lobby.
So I guess we're going straight to this tent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Om's mother is here. We don't want her to get afflicted by some curse.
Oh, that's true.
Nor the camel.
Or your brother.
Oh yeah, him too.
Yeah, so you guys heading out and looking for that tent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We should just. I think Pom will just orb her mom and explain that there's a little delay.
Oh, you said there are people being cursed.
Yes, they are turning into sand and feathers and all sorts of things. Don't go buying trinkets from. I know, right? But we're gonna have to undo it all. There's a tent selling trinkets. Don't go there. I think that's where it's coming from.
Oh, damn it. I love trinkets.
I know, they're so good.
Okay, we'll stay put. We'll see you all tonight. Seems you have something very pressing to tend to.
Yes, we're gonna try and handle this quickly.
All right. You all head to the tent. Yeah, so
Yes,
as was described on the outskirts of town, very circus-esque is there's a red and white striped tent sits the edge of town, just on the side of the exit to the city, and you can see there are a few people gathered around, all of them holding various trinkets. Some of them looking a bit puzzled. But you all make your way up to the entrance of the tent. You head in. What do you do?
Can I, can Tellus saddle over to one of those folks with the trinkets?
Yeah.
Hi.
You approach a kobold. He's holding a golden necklace. Hi.
What you got there?
A necklace.
Nice. Can I take a look at it?
You're gonna take it, are you?
Nope.
Okay. He raises an eyebrow and reluctantly will hand it to you.
Alright. As soon as he touches it, he's gonna use Object Affinity.
Yeah. So using your object affinity, this is a necklace of heat resistance.
I need one of those.
Protects you from the heat of the harsher, the more harsher climates, and also gives you fire resistance. Definitely magical in nature.
Alright. Anything else in it, like a curse or anything?
Doesn't seem to be.
Oh, well, I guess if you wear this, you're gonna be, you're gonna be able to withstand the heat much better.
Yeah, that's why I chose that one. It's hot.
Are they all do people just go in and choose items?
If you can answer the riddles.
Oh, it's it's like a game?
He nods. Some
Is there a
people
lot of
aren't so lucky, though.
Huh. What happens to them?
I've seen some people leave without stuff, but I've also seen some people not leave at all.
That's
What do you
concerning.
mean they don't leave at all?
You know, they don't walk out.
They just stay?
He shrugs. I didn't see anybody, just, standing around in there, but probably. Maybe they died. I don't know.
And you just walked right in?
Yeah, I walked in.
Oh boy.
Is now a bad time to point out that I absolutely hate riddles?
Yes.
Oh dear.
Actually, no.
It's all right.
It's good because the bad time for that would be after we're already in a situation where riddles are being asked with consequences. So actually, it's a good time.
Oh, okay, so I don't want to stand outside while everyone's in there. I just don't like them.
I don't think you're gonna be forced to answer them, but don't worry. Papa taught me a lot of different riddles when I was young.
You can certainly try them.
Out of curiosity, are there a lot of people in this tent right now?
So looking inside, there doesn't appear to be a lot of people in. Just a couple of people gathered outside.
Okay. I'll guess I'll turn to the rest and just say, I think we should just go in.
Alright. Right into the monster's den, as I say.
I guess into the murder tent.
Yeah, so
That's
you
a new
all
one, certainly.
you all step into the tent, and looking around, you can see all kinds of manners of magic items of varying degrees. It is all very impressive. And in the center of this spectacle, you can see is a little perch. You can see a very comfy looking perch where sitting, gazing down at all of you is a sphinx.
Welcome. Are you here to engage in Ratha's riddles?
Is that a riddle?
No, but I have many for you.
Well, we have a
What
few
are the-
questions.
Yeah.
Perhaps I have a few answers.
Are you responsible for, I suppose, people growing eyes on their lips, on their gums, and turning to sand?
Directly, no. Perhaps I play a part. Who knows? Let's answer some riddles. Perhaps I'll shed some light for you. Come on then, and step right up.
What if we don't?
You may leave from whence you came.
Yeah, I think we probably have to go through with this.
I also step up.
Barney's armpits are like damp. He's visibly sweating.
We got this, son. I'll pat Barney on the shoulder.
I'm really not good with those.
There's a reason that we're all in this together.
Oh,
All in this together.
well, let's hear.
As you all step up to begin answering the riddles of the Sphinx, I think that's what we'll call today's session.
Oh,
Hey, yo.
Oh shit.
damn.
I'm glad I arrived just in time to cause chaos.
That you did.
I was wondering, like, I hope we see him today.
Yeah. Always good to see
Uh,
Cove.
Achieving sleep that I have not had in a long, long time.
Aw.
That is rad as
Rest is
hell.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is
rest is
good.
I'm just sad.
Let's see. That'd be the second.
And it makes me sad because I'm not going to have time to go back to sleep before I got to go to work.
Oh no.
Alas.
Oh no.
Sorry.
So I get to stare into the void and be sad.
Yes, chat.
the weather's so
We
nice.
will be back. Assuming everyone is good with it, we'll be back on the second for our next session.
Yeah.
Yep. should be
Sounds
good.
good to me.
Yes, sir.
And we'll get to
I will
see
set
what
an alarm this time.
funny little secrets the Sphinx holds. Yes, chat. Thank
Sorry, he
you
was
for joining
bullying
us.
the cat.
Oh, you're fine. Thank you for joining us, chat. And thank you for all the subs. I do appreciate it. I hope
Hell
you all
yeah.
enjoy. Yes, chat, take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And we will see you again on the 2nd. And before that, we'll see you on the 23rd for more Denizens.
Right.
Yeah.
Bye, chat.
Bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.